Call halal Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Mark.Of.BEAST. That's who this word only calls God in Jesus Christ in the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongues. This brother Anatham Yah from the Men of Israel camp coming with another lesson. Just a quick update about the CBDC, which is the central bank digital currencies system that's coming. But before I get into the article, I'm going to say I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Mark.Of.BEAST once again, and double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Shout out to the brother Kazak, head of Men of Israel camp, whom I teach under, and shalom to the hopeful elect and a few Aquaf that watch and believe. Basically, man, I want to break down this article a bit because this is people think that this digital currency is just something of a convenience for the masses to be able to use, but it's going to usher in the chocolate chip, the C hip, which is the MOTB mark of, the beast, spoken of about in the scriptures, man. It says the digital dictatorship is coming, the power to monitor and control all transactions. So the power to monitor and control all transactions, man. All right. If anybody knows, there was a man named Edward Snowden that was a whistleblower, man, back in 2013. That basically, matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. Let's see if it says it. Okay, Edward Joseph Snowden, born blah, 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 is an American naturalized Russian former computer intelligence consultant who leaked highly classified information from the National Security, NSA, in 2013 when he was an employee and subcontractor. His illegal disclosure revealed numerous global surveillance programs, many run by the NSA and Five Eyes Intelligence Alliance with the cooperation of telecommunication companies and European governments, and prompted a cultural discussion about national security and individual privacy. So he's basically the reason why everyone knows that, we're being spied on, and I'm pretty sure people knew before then, but people didn't know to the extent, to the point where you can pick up your phone call. You pick up your phone and the government can be listening to the webcam on your laptop when you open it. The government can tune in, you know what I'm saying, to my iPhone right now. They could be tuning in on me while I'm recording this video, man, and that's just part of Esau, man. He wants to have that quote unquote all-seeing eye, as if he's the Most High and wants to see all and be able to control all, so that's the mind of Esau, man. And that agenda is that tactic and device is put into his agenda to ultimately get to this MOTB. And it says a digital dictatorship is coming, the power to monitor and control all transactions, man. It says governments and financial institutions are increasingly warming to the idea of introducing central bank digital currencies. So all these banks and these different governments are basically going in cahoots to leave the paper dollar, whatever currency that they have that's paper, and go digital, man. Because the NWO, which is the New World Order, and it's basically being played out before our eyes, and they're preparing for Esau, the wicked, is preparing for it, along with these other countries, like NATO and EU. And it says central banks digital tokens pegged to a country's fiat money. And right, that's all this paper dollar is. All this $20 bill is. This $5 bill, $100 bill is a fiat currency, man. And let me see if I can get that definition of a fiat currency. Let's see what it says. Fiat. Fiat currency. Fiat money is a type of currency that is not backed by any commodity such as gold or silver. It is typically designated by the issuing government to be legal tender. Throughout history, fiat money was sometimes issued by local banks or other institutions. So it's not backed by true riches, meaning it really holds no value. And now that we're seeing all the economy getting worse and worse, we're seeing that it's really not holding any value at all. People are really starting to realize it. It says, unlike crypto, no, my bad, slot, and controlled and backed by the authorities in ways they can never Central banks' digital tokens pegged to a country's fiat money and controlled and backed by the authorities in ways they never could with other money they issue. Unlike cryptocurrencies, which are private and digital, the CBDC will be issued and controlled by central banks themselves in many ways. It's the same as banknotes, but it's likely that every single transaction will be monitored for compliance. So it's stating that it's going to be monitored for compliance, meaning that it's going to be limitations on what you buy. And I brought a video out about that a couple weeks ago, explaining. I forgot the name of it, but I'll probably tag it under this in the description. That about break that down. I'm just making an update on this video, basically to land back off that video. So you're basically gonna have limitations on what you can buy, man. They're gonna be tracking every transaction you make. You know, how much meat you buy, how much toilet tissue you buy, how much toothpaste you buy, and if you go over that limit, you know, you're not gonna be able to continue to buy for the next month and the next month and so on and so on, man. You know, that's how this devil is doing it. So, like, hold on, let me fix this battery, so it won't dim. All right, and that's how this devil is trying to, you know, have control over everyone's money, man. It says on Friday, October 14th, the IMF streamed a live video on YouTube called CBDC for financial inclusion, risk, and reward. Speakers were Her Majesty Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, whoever that is, who's also the UN Secretary General's Special Advocate, for inclusive finance for development. Kristalina Georgieva, Managing Director of IMF, and Bo Lee, Deputy Managing Director. Cecilia Skingsley, the BIS Innovation Hub Director. See, these are the directors over the IMF, man. You know, the International Monetary Funds. I think that's where this is who prints our money. This is who prints the money for the banks. You know what I'm saying? This is who funds the banks. All the banks across the world, the central banks, and, you know, these embassies that they have, all that. So it was all about global financial inclusion, which they said has improved over the past 10 years, but almost a quarter of the world's adult population is still unbanked. It is hoped that the central bank digital currencies will be affordable, widely accepted, and safe instruments, which would address some of the issues surrounding financial inclusion, among other things. So it basically saying that, you know, it's lucky. Hold on, let me keep reading. With less than 5,000 views, the live stream went under radar for many. Our buddy Tim Hinchcliffe over at Sociable kept an eye on what was going on. Tim posted a video of Bai Lee, the Deputy Managing Director of IMF, explaining how CDBs can be programmed. According to Bai Lee, CDBC can improve financial inclusion by allowing government agencies and private sector players to program to create smart contracts. Smart contracts are programs stored on a blockchain that run when predetermined conditions are met. Those are those limitations that they're going to set on everyone's money. It says a blockchain that is run. So basically, it's a program that's run on a predetermined conditions that are met. So it's gonna monitor. It's gonna monitor Salak. It's gonna monitor specific products that you buy, man. You know, those are those predetermined conditions. The specific things that you buy at certain stores, certain products. It says most of the time they are used to automate agreement execution so everyone knows the outcome right away without any intermediaries. The smart contract would allow targeted policy functions like welfare payments, consumption coupons, food stamps. See, it's even going to track food stamps. With CBDCs, we can precisely control what people can and can't own. See that? So, hint, hint. Buy or sell. Cannot buy or sell. Hint, hint. What does that sound like? What does that sound like? Can precisely control what people can and can't own. Can and can't buy. Also, what kind of use this money can be programmed for. So it's monitoring what you can buy with your money as well. Meaning that there's going to be some things that you can't even buy with your money, even if you have the money, based off of probably who you are, your credit history, or who knows what type of statute of limitations they're going to give on specific individuals, you know, on what they can and can't buy. You know what I'm saying? So as a result of this potential programmability, government agencies can precisely target their support packages to the right people. Now you see that? Now here's the if you're thinking spiritually, it's like, okay, now the government has control on what specific goods goes to who. So you have no control over that, you know? And this is going to be the hour of temptation, because you're going to have a time where it's going to be rough for people, for Israel, that they can't buy specific things. We can't buy specific things because we're not taking that MOTB. You see? It says CBDC can't solve every financial inclusion challenge, but they can work together with financial literacy and digital literacy. The CBDC will have to work with other policies like digital identities and wallets. This goes hand in glove with the World Bank group. Hand in glove. Oh my goodness. Because it's speaking about having other policies like digital identities and digital wallets. And then it says goes hand in glove. Because the MOTB, of course, we know the mark will go in your hand or in your forehead, you know. And you can kind of symbolize that as a glove, because it's going to have your digital wallet. Your digital wallet, your digital identity will be in that hand, in that quote-unquote glove. You see? This is crazy. This is crazy. It says what the World Bank Group reported, titled CBDC for cross-border payment, described in November 2021. And that's the end of the article, man. But that's to show you that, hey, this MOTB is real. This MOTB is real, man. But we know that Esau is not going to be able to fulfill his whole agenda. But like I said, this is just a quick update on it. And I'm going to, everybody know what I'm going to go to, what I'm about to read, so people can kind of get it, because people still don't think that the MARK is the RFID CHIP. But hopefully through what I just explained, how I tied in the basically the capabilities of having this digital currency, this CBDC, which ties into the MOTB, it goes hand in hand, man. You can't ignore that. You can't ignore that, man. And like I said, I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna keep it in Revelation 13 and 16, man. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. And like I said, what did it say? To control, we can precisely control what people can and can't own, what people can and can't buy, man. You see? Come on now. RFID chip, RFID CHIP is what? It's a digital object, right? That has to be pricked into your skin, right? What other MARK is that, man? It's the BEAST, man. We can precisely control what people can and can't own, man. You see? And then you jump down, it says, as a result, potential programmability, meaning with as much technology as they have, government agency can precisely target what their support packages can precisely target their support package to the right people. You see? That's nothing but the MARK, man. Verse 17 of that, no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, and his number is 666, man. And that's it for that lesson, man. That's just a quick update. Hopefully that was edifying. Shalom. Until next time.